Our next guest runs the world's largest custodian bank. Robin Vince is the CEO of BNY. And Robin, first of all, welcome. It's great to see you here on set. A few other statistics about BNY. You've got about $2.1 trillion in assets under management. You're into the third year of your reimagination plan of the bank, and it's paid off pretty handsomely in what we've seen in the stock market returns. Let's talk first and foremost about what you're seeing in the markets right now, set against the backdrop of what happened with the markets yesterday.
Well, look, the markets obviously are trying to take in all of the news, and so markets aren't great at pricing in extreme tail risks. They're pretty good at taking in what we see right in front of us today, which actually in the US has been a great economic story. You look at GDP last year, coming into this year, expectations probably for stock markets higher. Yep. We all have to be in the preparedness business. You don't know what's going to happen. There are a lot of risks. But actually, if you look at what's happening in the economy, that explains a lot of the stock market today.
Just in terms of it being, the markets being near all-time highs.
Yeah, absolutely. And yes, we've got a lot of valuation, concentrated valuation in a few stocks, but we also have quite broad read across different sectors. And so there are a lot of reasons to be a bit optimistic, notwithstanding that there's a lot of macro noise.
Yeah, the macro noise, as we're hearing coming from the protesters right now, too. What does it mean for you in terms of business? Because Ted Pick was here and he said, look, people are basically powering right through this. CEOs have to do something. They know they have to be in action in terms of investing, in terms of partnering up, in terms of mergers and acquisitions. Do you see the same thing?
I think that's right. At the end of the day, you have to react to what's going on. The economy is in pretty good shape, certainly in the United States, but we've seen good performance in stock markets around the world. CEOs want to be in business, getting things done, raising capital, deploying it, and so that business continues. Remember, the market is good at pricing certain risks, but is not very good at pricing a whole string of very low probability events. And so when you just look at the probability theory, you've got a bunch of things that 5% they could go horribly wrong. Yeah. And you might add them up together and say, hey, odds are that something's going to potentially happen. But the market doesn't deal with that very well. And so there is a focus on the present. What are the facts? And we need to get on with it while being very cognizant and always preparing for risks. We're in the preparedness business as a company. We've got to be resilient, and that's what I'd expect other CEOs to do too.
Where are you in the journey of transforming BNY?
Well, the transformation, it's been fun. To be honest, it's been a real privilege to be in the seat, and I really represent all the people of BNY. But what we took was an incredible customer franchise, an incredible set of businesses, and we said there's real unlock here. If we can get after it, if we can run ourselves a little differently, be a bit more customer focused.
Explain what that means, though, because we were talking about the custodian piece of this earlier, but sort of what it all looks like.
Yeah, and by the way, that stock's up 42% for the 1 year, 185% over the 5 years.
So we're well known as being the world's largest custodian. We're proud of that. That means we safe keep stuff. We're in the trust business, looking after financial assets, pension funds, governments. If people all across America and around the world have assets, we're in the business of looking after them. But one of the things that we've done to the question of transforming is we've also really started to open up the other businesses that we have. We have all of these different financial services platforms, collateral, payments, enabling commerce, being able to help companies raise capital in capital markets. And so pulling all of this together has really been the story of BNY in the past 3 years. And our clients are super excited about this. They're actually asking us for more of us. And our people are excited. And this has been part of the other story for us is culture, which is when you set a mission and you get a whole bunch of people in a company excited about doing something, it's pretty amazing to see what can happen.
Let's talk a little bit about where you are in that transformation in terms of what you are seeing. You just came out with your numbers last week and talked a little bit about that, and I think you raised some of your guidance too.
We did, and so I said from the beginning that we were taking a decade view. We're the oldest bank in the United States, and it's a fun moment to be that because we're celebrating 250 years of the nation. We were born in 1784, so we're kind of the moment of America's 250. Yeah. But we get to be innovative as well, and so while we're on a 10-year journey, we marked out the first 3 years as being an important chapter. We just completed that. and you can see it. You quoted some of the numbers. We've actually done a pretty good job in sort of really reinventing, reimagining the company ready for the next thing. And that's kind of where we are in our journey. We're excited. We're excited about AI. We're excited about digital assets. We're excited about innovation. We're excited about our people. And all of that is for serving our customers. And so you can feel that in the halls of the company today. And that's a fun thing.